was gonna do this thing where I hide behind the box just like I've always done, but this box is too small. Anyways, guys, the day has arrived. I can't believe this, but I finally got the Nintendo Switch. It's tax time, so hey, I splurged, or at least me and my girlfriend both splurged. We kind of went halfsies, but her halfsy went towards this, and yeah, pretty awesome that 1 year exactly after its release, I finally acquired the Nintendo Switch. And I think there's more than enough reasons to go around as to why it is that I should probably cave in and get myself the Nintendo Switch. What I'm not a huge fan of is that when we went and got it, my girlfriend was not going to take no for an answer, opposing the blue and red neon Joy-Cons. I wanted the default gray, but she insisted on the blue and red neon, and it bugs my OCD so badly. The fact that one is one color and the other one's a different one color, it's just, it irks me. If they were both blue, both red, fine. But, the only piece of leverage that she had is that one of my coworkers at Best Buy, he actually told me that, and I didn't even realize this at the time. He told me that if I were to get the separate neon Joy-Cons, which cost like a whopping $80, they're actually the opposite of the ones that come packed in here. So for example, right here it says that the right one is the red one and the left one is the blue one. They're pretty much the opposite when you buy the Joy-Cons separately. The blue one is actually the right one and vice versa. So that's cool, because if you buy it and you got this one, then you can alternate and actually have two different Joy-Cons. So you got two reds and two blues going on at the same time, or mix and match. And I'm like, alright, I didn't know that. And as you can tell, I'm a huge fan, a huge proponent of red controllers. They're for my PS4, and then they're for my PS3, so pretty cool. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. I figured that I would capture my amazement here on camera, and that's something that's not exactly new. The console has been out for a year. I'm pretty sure that most of you already know what's inside, so it's mostly like a reaction type of thing. But what's cool is that besides the Nintendo Switch, I also have a plethora of accessories here. Let's go ahead and get them out of the bag here, and it's probably going to be causing some noise to the microphone, but it's fine. First is the Pro Controller, a must-have, especially when I was only able to get it for $40. Let's see, we have a invisible shield. My information right there, although there's really nothing on there, so I don't know what I'm stressing out about. What's this? A car adapter. Especially since I am probably going to be traveling a lot more, because I might have gotten transferred to a different location and that might require a little bit of a drive, so it works. And then of course the obligatory carrying case, because yeah, going to be traveling, and considering that it's a handheld, I think a traveling case is probably crucial. There you go. And then other than that, I pretty much just have a bunch of games in here. I'm not going to unbox the games except for one. It's going to be the first one that I'm going to buy. So I figured, alright, it's going to be Super Mario Odyssey. And that's right there. Oh, and I guess we can maybe unbox this, or maybe because it's so small, just wait on it. But I also have a micro SD card that I've managed to pick up on the side. And that is, of course, to expand the memory for the Switch. Aside from that, let's go ahead and put the bag to the side. Alright. So where should we get started? As you can see, there's a lot. To be honest, I think I want to start with the Pro Controller. Honestly. Start. And there goes a card. Yeah, chances are I'm probably going to unbox the card later. It's a micro SD card. What do you expect? It's the same as the other cards. Alright, so let's start with this bad boy, mainly because it's going to be a little easy to open. He's just got like stickers right here to undo. There you go. And we got some shadow being cast right there. Alright, there you go. Okay, so let me get my trusty bat knife that I got for my birthday, I think a couple years back. I don't think it was last year, I think it was the year before that. Got this along with a bat mug. You could tell I'm a fucking nerd. But I got this from my bestie for my birthday. I thought that was pretty cool. Never really used it all that much, but I figured that this would be a special occasion. Now I'll be damned. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Let's try the other one. Let's be safe here. Children, do not try this at home. Is there a lock? Pretty sure there's a lock. Okay, this one's locked. Okay, I'll be damned if I'm trying to have fun with this video and I get myself stabbed and I start bleeding everywhere. The least that could happen is that the video goes viral. So, rule number 1, kids, cut away from you if you have to absolutely do this. Alright, so let's do the Pro Controller first. And I'll try not to belabor the point that much, because I know that this could make for a lengthy video. Alright, so we got some cardboard there. Kind of keeps everything in place. We open this up. Nothing else inside of the box. Really dig the compact packaging of the Pro Controller. I've always appreciated it. Makes the thing look even smaller than it actually is. But we got the obligatory charging cable using USB to the side, and then we have the Pro Controller itself. Alright, let's see how it feels. Yes, I can see myself playing an awful lot with this, especially on tabletop mode. Okay, those click. Buttons are huge. The A, B, Y, X buttons are huge. I was not expecting that. Sticks feel nice, alright. It's a little closer to, I want to say it's a little closer to the PlayStation family as opposed to the other ones, but ooh, those center buttons feel nice. They feel like they bounce back when you're pressing them. I can think of other things that bounce back when you press them. Alright, that's messed up. Alright, so yeah, shoulder buttons, got a good grip right there, and I feel like I can definitely play this for hours, especially like I said in tabletop mode. Playing like this constantly, either on console or tabletop, this would be perfect. And then my girlfriend could play with her blue and red neon controllers, since she's the one that avidly chose them. Alright, so there you go. The Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Set that there. I guess we can now do the Invisishield. How the hell do you... Oh. Alright, so this one's a little... I'm not, obviously, for time's sake, and because I need extra care with this, I will not be applying the screen on camera. But I will be... Should I even box this? It's a screen. I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this and the card. Fair enough. I'll skip this and the card only because it's a screen. What else am I going to show off? It's a piece of glass. It's awesome, especially to protect your damn thing, but I just don't see why. Okay, so we could definitely do the carrying case, which I think is very easy. I just need to cut this little piece of plastic here, because you can already see it right here. It's just a little cardboard pouch. Shows off the product, and then you got specs. So, alright. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I'll probably just start torn through the cardboard, bro. I'm an idiot. Alright, so, Switch carrying case. So far, very durable, very sturdy, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be bouncing back and forth, whether it be in your backpack or your traveling case, and it's gonna be damaging things. It just feels like it's resistant and resilient to an awful lot of things. So far, the adequate size for the Switch. We open this up, and one of the things that I was looking forward to is that when you open it up, you got this nice padding going on right there. I don't know if you can see it very well. It smells weird. It smells like a hotel. That's what it smells like. Yeah, not bad, but peculiar. But it's got straps right there to house the Switch, and then here we have a flap where you can pretty much put all of your game cartridges right there. It stores up to about 10 cartridges inside of each little like packet, or in each little sleeve. And then in here we have a really large packet where you could put accessories, I'm imagining. Especially that car charger. I feel like that's adequate to put in there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I know you could argue that there's probably some better ones, especially some cool ones that have like a little design on here of Mario or Zelda or whatever, but this does it just for me. Alright, put that there. And then the car adapter. I could have sworn there was a good way to open this up without... Because I hate this type of packaging. I hate the type of packaging where it's like a sheet and then it's bubble enclosed. Tripping on my words here. Enclosed inside. Should I skip this one too? It's a car adapter. I mean, you can actually see it right there. The only thing to really determine is how long that cable really is. But I'm imagining it's a good distance. It would say here on the back, but I can't see it because I got my pickup sticker right there. So, okay, I do digress. But I guess we'll skip this one as well because it's a car charger. I mean, you can see it right there. If it was actually boxed up, I would probably open it up and show it off. But alright. So the next one that I definitely want to open up, primarily because I really want to see these cartridges firsthand, will be Super Mario Odyssey. So let's do it. I think I can use my fingers for just this one. Right here. Oh, here we go. Progress. There we go. Why do they vacuum seal these fucking things so much? Am I doing it right? I think I'm doing it right. Got it. Got it. I got it. I must have it. I want to make sure I also don't damage the case itself. Okay. Okay. Whew. Alright. Put that to the side. There we have it, and I think I still have some sticker residue somewhere. Okay. But as you can tell, significantly smaller and lighter than your traditional Xbox One or PlayStation 4 case, but most of you already knew that. So let's open it up. Oh my god. It never ceases to amaze me because I've known about this before, but it's just like now clicking with me. You got this whole fucking case, and yet when you open it, the game's just right there. You have all of this just for that. Okay, whatever. What's cool though is that here with Super Mario Odyssey, and hopefully this is not spoiling it for some of you, even though, you know, I'm not spoiling anything about the game, but I'm spoiling it about the discovery here of the game itself. You look inside, and it looks like Nintendo with the Switch is going to be doing a similar thing that sometimes certain developers do with their games on Xbox or PlayStation, mainly PlayStation, where you open it up and on the inside there's a little thing going on in the background that they put on the reverse side of the artwork. So that's pretty cool. And what they did here with Super Mario Odyssey is really weird. What they did is they pretty much put a landscape reddish version shot of New Donk City, I'm imagining, along with the jazz girl who's singing the theme song, and they put the lyrics to the song, the main theme song for Mario Odyssey, the Jump Up Superstar theme song, the jazzy one. Those are the lyrics right there. Alright, so let's take out the cartridge and see what it's like, and there it is. So tiny. And then on it says, of course, in red, Super Mario Odyssey. Should I lick it? Should I lick the cartridge? No, I'm not gonna do that. Nope, I have too much goddamn common sense to sink that low. So with that said, I know I kind of cheated a little bit by skipping the car charger and the screen, but you guys already know what those are. Alright, it's a screen protector for the Switch's screen right there, but I thought I would show it off as part of the complete bundle. And then of course the car charger, which you can see right there, and it's similar to any other car charger. You got what I'm imagining is a Type C USB connector there, and then of course the thing that goes into your 12V power outlet there inside of your car, along with the Nintendo Switch logo right there. So I should not really dwell too much on that and move on to the big thing that's going to be part of the unboxing here, which is of course the Nintendo Switch itself, With this, I feel like I can put away the knife, because I'm so scared. I feel like I can't really trust myself with these things, even though nothing's really happened. I have a tendency to be really careful with things like this. I'm sad to say. I have a tendency to be real careful with those sort of things, but I don't know. Rather insecure. So, from what I can tell, there's really no stickers on the Switch. They actually made things rather accessible here. All you have is really a flap right there. You open it up and you're going to be able to open this up like a little suitcase. So let's go ahead and start off by flipping the little tab here. It's a little difficult because they managed to wedge it in really nicely there. And then I think what you really have to do is, again, like a suitcase or like a treasure box. Ooh, okay. So, opens up very much like a chest. And inside, well, first of all, as you can tell right there on the bottom, you have like little instructions. Plug it in, set it up, and you're good to go. And it's a good thing that I'm thinking of all these things ahead of time so that I have plenty of time to set it up, to power it up, and more importantly, to download every and all necessary updates. Not only for the Switch itself, but also for Mario Odyssey, because Lord knows that I've repeated it several times in a video, I have slow-ass internet, so I need to prepare in time for that. But what's cool is that when you do open up the box, first thing you see are the Joy-Cons and the Switch itself. The tablet itself. The dock is probably underneath, so let's see if we can take this tray out. Yeah, it's pretty much a tray. It's like a sushi tray. There you go. And then we got several little things going on right here. Probably should remove the camera for this. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so this is for one of the Joy-Cons. Pretty sure okay, yeah, the second one's over here. These are pretty much the little doodads that you put on the Joy-Cons when the Joy-Cons are separate from either the tablet or the little thing that goes in the middle, the little handle. It's pretty much the little things that you put on the side to be able to give it those extra buttons, as well as the wrist strap. So we'll set those there. Right here, I believe, is that handle thingy. Right there. Feels so good. Feels so good to actually hold this in your house as opposed to just trying out the demo at the store, whether it be Target or Best Buy or whatever. You actually have it here and you can hold it. That's always nice. So we got the little handle where the Joy-Cons go inside, as you've seen before. Put that back in there. Let's make sure it doesn't get any dust or anything. What do we have over here? What do we have over here? Oh, cables. Cables. Power bank, HDMI. Pretty much basic and straightforward. Yeah, essentially what it is. It's pretty much done for that side. On this side, system update, information, quick step guide, blah blah. Put that to the side. And then in here, oh my god, we got bubble wrap. Can't wait to pop that bubble wrap. Is what I'm imagining is the dock. Holy shit, you guys like double packed it. Okay, we got the bubble wrap, which I'll get to you, my lovely, later. And then here we have the dock, which I have heard from people say that it does feel just slightly cheapy, but you'll manage and you'll deal with it. It smells like really saturated plastic. But yeah, from what I can tell, yeah, this part right here does feel a little cheap. Does feel a little weird. But in there, we pretty much have all of our little ports for the HDMI, USB, AC adapter, yada yada, as well as, of course, things in there to slide it in and to keep it charged and pour it over to the TV and make sure that you're well connected and ready to go. And it's actually got 2 bonus USB ports, so that's pretty cool. So 3 USB ports total. That's nice, as well as the Switch logo there at the front engraved. That's pretty cool. So we'll set that here. Take that, put it there for the time being, and then we'll just jump right back to the sushi platter and get those things out. So the first 2 I won't really spend too much time on getting them out of the plastics. Are, of course, the Joy-Cons, which really do feel way smaller in person here, handling them by themselves. But I will admit, that color, that goddamn color, it's the neon part that kills me. It feels like a dark, very basic blue or a dark basic red, especially a dark basic red. I'll be fine, but the neon, the really poppy neon is what kills it for me. God damn it, baby. Why? And I know I always have the option to get the basic gray Joy-Cons, but again, that's another 80 bucks. 80 bucks. Whatever. I'll probably just save up my money and try to find deals on how to price match and certificates and shit. And then we have, I guess you could argue, the system itself, which is the tablet right here. It kind of looks like an ordinary tablet. That's the only minor drawback, is that there's no unique design to the Switch. It's more about the functionality over the actual design. As you can see, the screen right there, as well as the Switch logo there in the back. And it really about does it. I mean, pretty much your basic standard stuff for Switch. Besides the box there, so you got that. Charging thingy. Visit screen. Pro controller. Case. The dock. And then one of the best games of last year. There you go. Looking forward to it. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have a Switch, please let me know. What are you guys' experiences so far? Do you love the system? Do you hate the system? I doubt it, because it does feel like Switch is the renaissance of Nintendo coming back, especially after that Direct. Super Smash Brothers. And then we got a couple of ports of games that I missed on, and I really want to play, like Captain Toad, and then Undertale. It's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great year for Nintendo, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm ecstatic for it, in fact. Ooh, PlayStation, you got some competition. I hate to admit it, but as much as a PlayStation fanboy that I am, you got some competition this year. So, anyways, that does it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and try to set this bad boy up, start downloading updates, and make sure everything is situated. And yeah, stick around, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and here on YouTube by hitting the subscribe button, and you'll be able to tune in to some updates where I'll be doing some posts, some tweets, stating my opinions and my journey to discovering whether or not Nintendo got their mojo back. Until next time, guys, see you later.